Hey guys, welcome back to Bows Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for our game against St. Pat's tomorrow evening at Daily Mail Park. Yeah, look, this is a big game. Obviously, our home in a Dublin derby. Great win on Monday night up in Derry. Great response to a poor result and performance against Rovers in the derby. We'll be looking to obviously make that two wins on the bounce with a win here. Um, against the Pats team, who I think have sort of picked up a bit of form lately, but without kind of looking too convincing, I suppose. You look at the three teams they beaten. They've won three on the trot now. You look at the teams they beaten. I think they beaten Drogheda, Cork, and UCD. You look there, probably. I don't want to say three of the worst teams in the league, but you look at the budgets and the squads that those three teams have. You probably would have expected Pats to win those games, and you probably needed those wins as well after the start they had. Tim Clancy was under a lot of pressure. Um, and three wins, I suppose, you know since they played us as well. I think after that 2-0 loss at Richmond Park back in March, there was a lot of people calling for Tim Clancy's head, but then they went and drew the Rovers and Tallaght. Then they won sure on the trot there. And look, they've obviously picked up a bit of form. They're fourth in the league now. Obviously, it's fine margins really at this early stage in the season. But they are going well at the moment. They are missing a few key players for this game, which it's good for us from our perspective. Likes of Redmond, Mulroney, two key players for them are missing for this game. So look, it'll be a blow for them, but it's an opportunity for us to get another 3 points and to extend our lead at the top of the table. We're 6 points clear after that win up in Derry. Not a lot of people would have thought that come at the start of the season, that come April, we'll be top of the league by 6 points. Come the end of the first round of games this season. And look, it was tough at times. I think up in Derry, we had to battle, particularly towards the end. But look, we held out and we got the win. And look, we're heading into this one confident. Pats, look, I think they are slowly sort of improving, but on their day, they can't be got at, particularly with no Redmond. He's arguably their best player, and their defense kind of. I think they have a couple of other kind of defensive injuries as well. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of back line they'll have tomorrow. And look, I think with the team like up in Derry came as a surprise to a lot of people. Like particularly myself. I was looking at the team and thinking, he's gone with Twardek, he's gone with Williams. Um, in place of players like Koo, who we obviously know is injured and is a doubt for this game, but hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll be involved in some sort of capacity. But I think Devoyne made a couple of bold moves, and look, he paid off in the end. To be fair to him, I thought Warwick did well. Williams, scored a penalty and won us the game, obviously, and it'll be interesting to see if those two will keep their place. Because Afolabi, I think we know he'll throw himself about. He'll work hard, but does he have the goals in him really to be the main striker? Where Dane Williams already got 2 goals this season. Um, where Afolabi only has one. But look, I'll go into the predicted lineup now anyway. I think it'll be Talbot in goal. Ben at right back, I thought he was pretty good up in Derry. I think he should be starting more often. I think putting Horton at right back is maybe a little bit of a risk. He's probably be playing more as centre back. So yeah, I've gone with Ben at right back. At centre half, I've gone with Horton and Casper. I thought they were both excellent up in Derry, particularly Casper. He's so composed on the ball. Good defender as well, high physicality. He's everything you want in a defender. Um, and Horton as well, I thought was pretty good. He was working hard, getting tackles in, not giving Derry an inch, and then I think that's what we've needed from him. So he had a few kind of shaky performances at right back, but we know that on his day he's a good defender. Left back, I've gone with Paddy Kirk. Midfield, I think it'll be Bucko, McDonald, and McManus. Look, I thought Burkow did quite well up in Derry as well as McDonald. I thought they were both pretty good in the midfield, so I think they deserve to keep their places. Um, I think that there could be a case to be made for Flores to start this game, but I think we'll put McManus back in. Look, if he's a great young player. He's shown so far this season that he can be a main starter and play games and do well. Um, with injuries to players like Akintunde, I think it'll obviously be a big miss. But I think McManus can come in and be that man in the midfield, getting on the ball. Carrying it, even defending. I think he has all those characteristics, and I'd probably start him in this game. On the right, I've gone with Q, just sort of assuming that maybe he might be fit enough to play the game. If not, then it'll probably be Twardek on the right. But yeah, look, Q one player of the month today for March, and I think he definitely deserves it. I don't think there's been a better player this season in the league. I don't think many people can argue with that. He's been absolutely excellent. Obviously, it'll be a miss if he's not available for tomorrow. But look, we did all right without him up in Derry. Twardick did a good job on the right. And look, if Kilt's not available, I'm sure Twardick will try his best anyway. On the left, I've gone with Dylan Connolly. Look, I thought he did quite well up in there. I think his performances have been probably a little bit too kind of harshly criticised. I do think he did okay against Rovers the other week. I know a lot of people have started criticising him after the game, thinking he's lazy. His cross was crap, and look, I do think he is on his day a good player for us. He did well up in there. He runs around. He tries his best. He tries to get balls into the box. He tries to get things going. I think he could be a big player for us this season. He has that experience. He loves it as well. You can even see after the Derry game, he was really giving it loads. When we won, we get up to the fans. Kicking the advertisement boards and all. You can tell he's really buying into what the club's all about. And look, I think he's that sort of pacey option that we need. I think him and Twardek on the wings really worked up in there. He just for that sort of counter attacking pace and trickery. And then up front, I've gone with Afalabi. I know a lot of people will be thinking it's probably a bit hard to drop Dean Williams after winning us the game up in Derry, but I do think he will go with Afalabi up front. I do think Afalabi can improve on certain things. I think he can maybe get himself more involved in better positions for him to get goal scoring opportunities. But look, this is a big opportunity for Afalabi, to show what he's all about. Williams has came in for the Derry game and won us the game with the penalty, and he'll be looking at that saying, hopefully, um, Williams will be looking to get ahead of me in the pecking order, and I've got to show the Vine that I'm the main striker here, and I think this could be a big game for him to show that. Um, Score prediction, I am going to back us here. I don't think I predicted us to lose the season at all. And I think that's just testament to how well we've been playing and the fact that we're top of the league as well. Pats I think have been inconsistent. They're getting a bit of form going, look, but from what I've heard, look, I'd be lying to you if I said I've watched all the Pats games lately, but it's from what I've heard, they haven't been quite convincing in a lot of those games. And with the fact that they've got a couple of key players injured, I think this is an opportunity for us to get another win at home and yeah, they extend their lead to the top of the table. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win. Hopefully it'll be a good game. Hopefully we get another win and stay at the top of the table. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you're thinking heading into this game, your score predictions, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.